Cricket presents the Campfire, and today we're analyzing District 6 5A Division 2. The teams in this district include Corsicana, Crandall, Ennis, Greenville, Kaufman, Mesquite Petite, Midlothian Heritage, and Terrell. Let's begin by taking a look at this district in our film session. Midlothian Heritage was the district champ a year ago, and they're the favorites again this fall. Jags started off 0-3 in non-district, but then reeled up 7 straight victories in 6 5A competition. Heritage put up solid offensive numbers, but their defense led by Luke McCain and Jalen Hawkins should stand out this year. Ennis has Don Drake taking over as head coach, replacing the legendary Sam Harrell, who retired at the end of last season. Aiden Jones could be a playmaker at running back. Crandall has one of the best athletes in the district in Jeremiah Douglas and should be in the playoff hunt. Kaufman also boasts a star in wide receiver Aljor Miles, plus Elijah Rose in the backfield. Terrell will also be in postseason contention behind two-way star Noah Lewis. And the Tigers' ground attack will highlight Roderick Hambrick Jr. and quarterback Cooper Kennemer. Petite also has a new head coach in Terrence Orr, and he'll have a beast in the defensive trenches with Keith Doty at D-tackle. Corsicana's strength may be in the defensive backfield with Damone Brown at corner, but the Tigers in Greenville will be trying to pick up victories as they combined for just 2 wins last season.
The Campfire is presented by Cricket. Smile, you're on Cricket.
We love easy. 4! Yeah!
Players on the Rise is brought to you by Parker University. Do you or your student want a career training the world's best athletes? Check out our bachelor's degree in strength and human performance today. The Campfire is brought to you by Kubota, the #1 selling compact tractor in Texas. For details, visit gokubota.com. Kubota, because you can.
For an even deeper look at 6 5A Division 2, here's producer Ward Fasold and insider Matt Diggs with the district breakdown.
All right, we are talking 6 5A Division 2 with the man of the hour, Diggsy Diggs. This district was dominated kind of by Midlothian Heritage, who only gave up 92 points last year through their district games. And they played great defensively, they played great offensively, they took the title. Talk to me about this district. Is it something that the Jags are going to be dominant again, or can Crandall or Ennis and some of these teams creep up on it?
I think Midlothian Heritage is the beginning and end, the alpha and the omega of this district. They lost to Marshall last year, kind of a little bit of a surprise. But I think this year you got to replace the quarterback, but Zako Davis is just that player. The player that we're going to be talking about all year in the Campfire. He's going to be a fantasy guy. He is just Mr. Everything, and I think he is going to be, my preseason favorite for district MVP. Last year, he had 1,150 yards rushing and 20 touchdowns. All he does, Ward, is find that end zone, and I think he's going to continue to do that. But he served as receiver last year, quarterback and running back. I don't know Midlothian Heritage. We're not at the spring football here in May. I'm not going and checking out and spying on them. But I think he could just be that kind of a player who could just do a little bit of everything and be that utility knife for Midlothian Heritage.
Let's talk about who you think will. I mean, you've talked so much about Terrell now. They better be in the top 4. So let me hear your 1 through 8.
I got Midlothian Heritage #1, Ennis #2, Crandall #3, Terrell #4, Kaufman #5, Corsicana #6, Mesquite Petite #7, and Greenville #8. And you do not disrespect Terrell. I want lots of video on Terrell on this Campfire.
Terrell made it. They made it to top 4. I've got you, man.
We'll post the entire breakdown segment this Wednesday on our social media pages. Now let's take a look at some game changers in our Players on the Rise, presented by Parker University. Aljor Miles of Kaufman has been the dominant receiver in the district for the past couple years. Miles possesses the size to make plays downfield and is versatile enough to excel on short routes. Aljor made 60 catches for over 1,100 yards and 11 touchdowns a year ago. He's got a 38.4 vertical jump, so he can catch everything in sight. Aljor committed to SMU earlier this month. If Miles is the best receiver in the district, Jeremiah Douglas of Crandall is 1A, and Douglas will be going into just his junior year. As a sophomore, Jeremiah caught 71 balls for 1,200 yards and 14 touchdowns while being named the district's offensive MVP. Douglas knows how to find the end zone, as he also scored on punt return, kickoff return, and a rushing touchdown as well. Jeremiah has offers from Texas, USC, and TCU, among others. The offensive newcomer of the year last season was Zako Davis of Midlothian Heritage. Davis played running back and cornerback for the Jags, ran for 1,150 yards and 20 touchdowns as Heritage went undefeated in district play. Davis played some at quarterback last year too, and with the graduation of Carter Rutenbar, Zako could fit in there as well. Over at Terrell, the Tigers have a troublesome cornerback by the name of Noah Lewis, his first team selection in the secondary. Noah picked off 2 passes, recovered 2 fumbles, broke up 10 pass plays. Also recorded 42 tackles and still found time to make it on the second team All-District as a receiver. Noah Lewis committed to Texas Tech.
Switch to Cricket and get nationwide 5G, so you can post that epic ooh. If you switch, you also get a free phone, which you need. Welcome to getting more. Welcome to Cricket Nation. Smile, you're on Cricket.
75 years of made-to-order goodness. That's Whataburger. Goodness 24/7. Players on the Rise is brought to you by Parker University. Would you like to help a veteran? Log on to parkerperformanceinstitute.com to learn more about the Invicta Project.
Our Ward for Sold caught up to new Ennis head coach Don Drake to talk about his Lions in our Media Day segment.
All right, we're joined with Don Drake, the new head coach at Ennis. We're going to talk a little 6-5A Division II, but before we talk about that, let's talk about your decision to come down from the AD office and get yourself back on the field and get back to coaching again and just talk about that whole challenge ahead of you to take a team that's got so much tradition, and obviously you're filling the shoes of a legend down there. Just talk about that whole deal and how it came into your decision-making.
Yeah, the last 6 years I've been the athletic director here in Ennis, which has been a real blessing for me. God gave me that opportunity 6 years ago, and it allowed me an opportunity to spend more time with my own kids. I had a son who will be graduating in a couple of weeks from the University of Georgia, and he played football there. So we've been able to travel and watch him play for the last 4 years and be a part of that experience. And when Coach Harrell retired in December, it kind of was perfect timing for me to be able to get back into coaching football, where my real passion lies in working with kids. I mean, I've always viewed coaching as a mission field and a mission opportunity for me. And so, I really missed speaking into kids' lives every day and being able to work with them every day and hopefully provide a positive impact through the game of football. Obviously, the camaraderie that you build with a football staff in particular, because you spend so much time together. I missed those relationships as well.
Excellent. Well, I appreciate you joining us, Coach, and we can't wait for this Don Drake era to begin this fall. So good luck to you, Coach.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me on.
You can catch the entire interview Friday on our social media channels. Hey, that'll do it for this week's Campfire. Next week, we head up a division to talk about 3-5A Division I. Until then, have a great week, everybody.